Had an awesome 4th of July. Say hello as you're hopping on. All right, day 5. Say hello. Go ahead and click that heart button. Give us a follow if you can. Oops, I don't do that. All kinds of things are happening here. Let's give this a sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, if you can. Day 5. Day 4 was yesterday, the 4th of July, and gosh, my day was kind of busy and I lost track of time, so I apologize for that. But I did share the lookbook, the Autumn 2024 collection lookbook. So if you need to go down a video, you should be able to see that. Okay, we can get started, you guys. Day 5. Let's see what day 5 brings. It brings us peace, right? Hopefully. This is a brand new B-size transfer that will be showing up on my website on July 9th, 9 a.m. Mountain. If you are making your wish list, I should give you guys the wish list. Maybe on the 8th day, I'll give you a wish list. That way you can go through the lookbook and print out the wish list and then decide what things you want to be crafting with this upcoming season. It has autumn, it has fall, it has some evergreen type stuff. It has Christmas. There's some Christmas in there. That's why we're doing a little preview of Christmas in July. All right, let's get started. So it is a B-size transfer. And looky what we got. We have some wood cutouts to play with this time. So we're gonna do that today. If you are interested in these wood cutouts, they are not listed in the shop yet. But if you would like to get them, make sure you comment PEACE, P-E-A-C-E, and you will get your set cut for you. So this is our old 9x12 double-sided box frame, which we no longer have. We now have the outside the box frames where the panel inside comes out. You can also replace it with your the chalkboard surface or the wood surface, or now we have a what's it called, acrylic surface. In fact, let me get that because I didn't show you that last time, so let's play with that, or at least show you that. Now this will not go, this is our clear acrylic 9x12. It does not fit in the outside the box frames. It will, however, fit in our Aiden, in our London, any of those 9x12 frames that we have with replaceable boards, that will fit in that because it's the 9x12. Okay, so you still can use this. And we have on the 9th a new frame coming out, and it just escaped me the name of it, but it's going to have 2 little metal clasps and it's a floating frame, so that the acrylic will just be attached by 2 metal frames, and it'll be kind of like a box frame like that, and it'll be awesome. It could be, you could stand it up vertically or sideways, horizontally. So yeah, we're liking the acrylic pieces, you guys. This would even be fun. You could even do it on this and then put it on the floating frame. So maybe we won't exactly get it, we won't actually glue it down to this frame, but that'll be there for reference. All right, and then of course, so you get, you'll get the background piece, which is just all the pine, and then you'll get your ornaments. Okay, so comment piece if you want those cutouts. Okay, so first things first, we are going to paint our background pieces. Now, when you're doing your ornaments, you want to make sure that you are painting the right side, okay? You don't want to flip it over and paint the wrong side. You want to paint the correct side. So we're just going to line these guys up. Make sure that we're painting the correct side. There we go. And that's how that will lay. All right, so we'll put those to the side. All right, so for the backer color of that, I'm gonna go with an old color called Wild Lime. Wild Lime. Let me get a brush. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly spritz it here. I'm just gonna kind of spread that water, and at the same time it'll kind of wet my brush. I'm just going to kind of dig in and we're going to paint with it. Okay. Now the wood I'm painting on here today is a let's see, wait a minute, comments. It's kind of like a draft board. I think when we get to that point, when it gets listed, or if you guys comment piece, you can tell me if you want plywood or draft board. Okay, draft board is kind of more like a MDF material. Whereas the other wood I use, which is still strong, okay, it won't break on you, or it shouldn't break on you anyway, is a plywood. It's like a basswood plywood. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of, we're going to try to get this at least all covered. This is a big piece. I'm trying not to get myself covered, but I'm going to give it a spritz here, get it a little wet again so we can spread this. So you can see I'm kind of going towards the boughs of pine here. Just because I'm trying to go off the surface. You really don't want to go from off the surface on the surface, okay? Okay, and if you were just notified by a text, I appreciate you for subscribing. If you would like to get a text, quick text when I go live, this light's bothering me. When I go live, then go ahead and comment text, and I can send you directions on how to do that. And then you just get a quick text when I'm live. No biggie. You can opt out at any time. All right. How's that look? I think that looks good. I love that color. Okay, so what did I decide? Oh, we're going to play with, we haven't gotten a chance to play with ballet slipper. Well, we did a little bit, but not that much. So we're going to play with ballet slipper today. All right. So we're going to open that. We're going to get another brush. A smaller one, hopefully. I think this should work. Let's put this aside here. And I'm going to paint the background with the ballet slipper, okay? And we're just gonna wet those ornaments real quick. I'm gonna take that off of, ooh, that might be too much water. Hold on, let's blot that up a little bit. Okay, just gonna blot, 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 blot. And we got a lot on here, so it's gonna take off that paste, but we're gonna blot that. Okay. All right. Now we're just gonna paint these pink with our ballet slipper. Let's go to this one since it had some on there already. Okay, there's that one. That one looks like it looks like the shape of a heart to me. Like an actual heart. Okay, that guy up there, grab a little more. Hope everyone is doing well. It's, what is it? It's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday night. Gosh. You lose time when holidays hop around, don't you? So we're just creating tonight. We're playing with an upcoming release. Grab some more. Good. And last piece, we're going to grab a little more off that. Just the lip or the lid of that jar. Don't want to throw it out. It's still birthday week for Chalkator. They turned 7. So you can get 20% off your purchases till the 7th. If you use the code BDAY20. All right, and your cart needs to have a subtotal of $70 in it. And then you can take this 20% off. But if you were to add just $5 more worth of products, then you will open the opportunity to add our Orion, which is the color of the month. Yay, this month of July, which is awesome. Totally cool. All right, let's see. We don't need this. I'm going to try to give myself room here. So this right here for a moment. We're going to close this up because we don't need to use that anymore. Wild lime. We're not going to use our ballet slipper anymore. Again, this is going to be ready for you to get July 9th. 9 a.m. Mountain, so that's 10 a.m. Central or 11 Eastern. Let's get these all dried up. On the coolest possible setting here, so I burn anything. And then we're going to give everything a nice quick waxing. And then you'll see how it's all put together. And then, like I said, I may not attach it to my old box frame. I may kind of just wait to see what the floating frame looks like. And then maybe get that, put it on that maybe. And these are kind of wet still, so I'm really going to have to make sure these are nice and dry. I'm going to give them a little bit of heat here. Speed up the process. Hello, Tracy. How are you today? Thanks for hopping on Instagram. I don't like that you can't, I don't like that Instagram doesn't save the videos. That, you know, someone can't come back and watch it later unless I don't know what I'm doing, which is possible. What a pretty pink. What a pretty pink. That one's starting to dry now. You can see it changing colors. I had a lot of water on this. Didn't plan for all that water. Just kind of happened. Okay. What did everybody do yesterday? We kind of just hung out at home. Cooked ribs on the grill and in the smoker. Just kind of relaxed. My parents came over. Can you see how it's two-toned? It's getting dry. That one more. Making sure they're good and dry. I think they're pretty good. They're close. Close enough, right? So let's grab our wax on our little dauber guy. We're gonna give him a little coat of wax here. Okay, just kind of grabbing it with my little dauber here and applying it over the entire thing. Oh my goodness, ruff, 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 ruff. Don't know why those puppies are barking. Bark, 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 bark. Not sure if you guys can hear them or not. We're watching my daughter's puppy who, well, he's not a puppy anymore, but dog who happens to be our little one's brother. So they like it when they get playtime together, but they get in more mischief when they're together for sure. Okay, last one, and then we're gonna do that background piece. Okay. Okay, I am just going to take my paper towel here. We're just going to scoop up some wax. Just kind of spread it around. Around, and then I'm going to kind of just, this is the waxy side, I kind of just fold it in on itself, and then we're going to buff it. Be careful of all these little pieces, all these little offshoots. Don't get too crazy. It shouldn't break. This is, like I said, this is like an MDF material I'm working on right now, so it shouldn't break off, but you know, you never know. Okay, now because we've waxed everything and we buffed it, we don't have to worry about fuzzing our transfer at all. I'm gonna grab that. And this is simply piece. The backs of these backer sheets are just as slippery as the front side. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna line everything up. Okay, now this piece of wood, these are cut pretty much to the exact measurements. There's no outline to it at all, okay? You're gonna want to rub that down. Make sure it sticks really well. You don't want any little bits of wax under there or anything like that. Let's see. Okay. All right, we are going to use another new color that's coming in our autumn collection. This is Shimmer Frost, or I'm sorry, Shimmer Forest. Forest, Frost, we're just off a letter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just scrape this off. What's really nice about this shimmer, oh my gosh, I just noticed this. I didn't notice this last time I used it. But there's green, little bits of green shimmer in there. Usually it's like a silver or a gold. Oh, can you see that? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get that mixed in really well. All right, and we're gonna do the entire transfer. Okay, so I'm just kind of slapping it on there, spreading it like peanut butter. If you know how to make a peanut butter sandwich, then you know how to chalk, friends. Okay, we're gonna keep spreading. When I hold my squeegee more upright, okay, at a 90-degree angle, then I can really spread that excess. And then I flatten it when I kind of want to smear it where I want it. Okay, we're going to all the edges here. Moving our excess around, grabbing it everywhere. You noticed I haven't dipped into my jar yet. Haven't needed to. I'm hoping this dark green looks amazing on the light green. Thinking it will. Could have done it probably straight on that wood. I still would have waxed it. Okay. Now we're going to get all that excess off. Anything else that's sitting on there that does not need to be there. Okay, so we're just scraping it. Put it back in our jar. There we go. All right. We won't need that anymore. Okay, let's just take it off now. Ooh, look how pretty. Oh my gosh, that looks pretty just by itself. Ooh, look how pretty. All right, we're gonna wash that in a second. We want to make sure we get that dry. Now, in our shimmers, like I said before, they do take a little bit longer to dry. So then we're going to put that on top. Ooh. We're going to use our nominee. That is our gold metallic on top. There are some little berries throughout, so if we wanted to do that, we could do that in pink, just to bring that pink in. Make it make sense a little bit more here. Ooh, I see a little pine cone. I didn't see that before. Here's another one. One there. One there. Great. Cute, cute, cute. We're going to put this to the side and we'll let this finish drying a little bit. Try not to touch. All right, let's bring our ornaments, or no, actually we need to wash our transfer first. So let's do that. Bring that over. Very, very easy to clean your transfers. I, in fact, think that our shimmers clean up better than our paste. I do. I don't know. Some do, I guess. Maybe it depends on the color. I'm going to clean myself up real quick here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get our water bottle. I'm just going to spray this with water so our paste will dry hard. And so when you bring it back to life, you add water. Just add water. It cleans up with water. No chemicals necessary. Okay. Get that nice and wet. I'm going to start off with a wipe, or you can get a wet paper towel. And I just like scrubbing the top. Okay, we're gonna get all of that excess shimmer that we couldn't get off with our squeegee, okay? Because it doesn't get it all off, okay? It leaves a little bit behind, see that? All right, we're gonna just kind of wipe that a little bit here. Let's turn it over. And this is the sticky side. We're just gonna kind of give it a quick go over. Okay, that goes in our garbage. Okay, give that another wipe down. I have a clean board eraser that we need to kind of just moisten a little bit prior. Usually I just go under the sink and let it run underwater and then squeeze it out, but we're just going to kind of pump some water into it. Oh, I feel it. It's getting wet on the other side. Now there's a nubby side and then there's a smooth side. I like using the nubby side. And we're gonna go over. You see how it's taken off all that green? Look at that. All that was stuck in the mesh. See how it's just coming clean? Ugh, I love our board eraser. This is like the best tool they ever came out with. Love it. Okay. And I'm just lightly gliding it. I'm not scrubbing it. Okay. Now we'll just kind of wipe up our table, which, you know, I meant to take out and power wash. Throw that away. All right, now let's bring it to the right side. And then again, we're just gonna go over it. Look how much nicer it got. Okay, we're getting some of this off too here, it appears. Okay. All right, that looks darn good. When you can see through that, you know you've gotten your mesh nice and clean. I don't care if it stains a little bit, okay? It doesn't hurt the transfer at all. You just want to make sure your mesh is nice and clean, okay? Get a nice clean wipe. I like to use the antibacterial wipes. When we first started as Chalk Couture back in 2017, that's what they told us to use. Not to use baby wipes. Antibacterial wipes were good to use. So that's what I've used ever since. Long time ago. I'm coming up on my 7-year anniversary, guys. It'll be 7 years in the fall. So excited. Okay. Now I'm just taking a paper towel and going over it. And then I'll flip it over and just gently, lightly rub it over. And what it does is it just kind of takes that moisture off of the adhesive and brings it back to a very, very sticky state. Okay. Sticky. Oh. Wave it in the air. And then I'm just going to kind of put it on my shirt once because sometimes I think these get stickier than they were originally. Okay, so then we're going to bring our ornaments over and we'll stick these under one by one. So let's start with our star here. Okay, we don't have to fuzz anymore because we did wax. And like I said, these will fit perfectly. There should not be any outline to it. I could just get it to line up. Okay, press that down. And we're gonna sneak this one under. What's nice about our transfers is that they're so translucent that you can see what you're doing. Okay, gotta nudge it a little bit this way. I did these cutouts to match perfectly because it was just, you're just doing this inside. There's like no outline to it. So you really don't have to worry about it. And to make them all fit, because I think if I would have given them a border, I don't think they would have fit together. So I wanted to make sure there was space in between, you know? I guess I could give them a teeny tiny little border, but we'll see how these turn out. I'm sure they're gonna turn out pretty darn good. Almost got them all placed. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Here, bring these up here for you. Okay, make sure they're nice and flat against that ornament. And then I was gonna do nominee, okay? I think I'm gonna do the nominee. We'll grab a nice clean squeegee. Grab what I can off of that. That's kind of dried. Okay. Okay, let's chalk them. Let's chalk them. Not really needing too much paste here, guys. I can go from one to the next. I could probably even offload some of that. Get your excess off. If this like little pattern goes to the edge, make sure you're hitting that edge. Almost done. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do those berries in pink. I think that'll be pretty. Okay, put that excess back. Put that over there. You can close that up. All right, ornament by ornament. There's our P. There's our E, A, C, and E. So pretty. Okay, let me just put this to the side. Let's get those dry. And then I'm also going to get, you can use the tip of a detail tool, not this squeegee tip, but the cap is a perfect little circle that if you put in your paste and then just dab it wherever you see the berries, that will work perfectly. So I'm just going to use an old paintbrush where the brush fell off. So let's move these aside. Let's bring our ballet slipper back over. Oops, I guess I forgot to take the lid off. I'm just going to put it in the lid. See how it's just a little bit on there? It's almost like doing mandala. I'm just going to kind of dip it. Wherever I see a berry, we're just going to put the pink. I love that so much. Okay, I need to really look really good. There's a whole little bunch of them over here, so. And they're a little bit bigger than normal, so I'm going to kind of pounce it around. But I kind of have it with a green outline, so I really like that look. There's one here. Oh, let's get a little more here. We're almost done, guys. Add a little bit of that to that. I don't see anything down there. Here's a couple down here. These are little down here. Oh my gosh, do you love those little berries? How cute are those? I think this is one. It looks round, so we're gonna do it there. Do you guys see any more that I'm missing? I don't think I do. I really like the pine cones. They're kind of tucked in there. That's kind of fun. All right, I don't see any up here. You'd think I'd see some up here, but all right. What do you guys think? Okay, put that aside. We are just about finished, guys. Let's see. Let's see if my batteries are still good. I'm gonna guess it's not, but maybe it is. So we're gonna heat up our glue gun. And let's just kind of place these where they're gonna go. Oh, I really like that. Ooh, you could do the little, you could make the little strings gold. That would bring in the gold. Maybe we can do that colored in. I kind of like that these are the exact same size because then you can see exactly where they go. I really like that. And then if we painted those gold, ooh, let's see, we need a really fine brush, a little fine brush. Or we can use this little squeegee thing. Okay, let's take these off. Okay, let's open our nominee. And it's just like a squeegee, but it kind of looks like a paintbrush. So I'm just going to get the tip of it, okay? And let's see if we can get this painted in. Had I thought about it, I could have done it as we were doing the transfer. That probably would have been a lot. Well, maybe not, because we painted the surface first. So we're just going to kind of use this brush and see how it turns out. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. It's like filling it in. The only thing is it doesn't seem like it's laying down flat like it would be if you gave it, you know, if you painted it on. But this kind of gives it texture. I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely gives it texture, like it's ribbon, like a gold ribbon. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm going to spin this so I can do this one here. Hopefully my glue gun will heat up here. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks cool, guys. That really looks like gold ribbon. Love it, love it, love it. Very textured. Okay. Wipe whatever off I can. Okay. Oh, we have glue dripping. Yay, that means my battery. I haven't used my glue gun in forever. So that's awesome. Okay. Let's turn this around. And I'm just going to start putting the pieces down, okay? So we're just going to do one little glue dot in the middle here. We're not going to apply a lot. We're just doing a little glue dot. There we go. Awesome. Okay, the light's still on. I just want to make sure the light is still on. Come on. There we go. Now we're dripping. Now we're dripping. Get the A. Oh, I hate all those little strings from glue, hot glue. There's that one. I think now it all ties in. I'm glad that we added that pink and that we added the gold, because it just seems to make so much more sense now. Okay, last one. So don't forget to go ahead and comment PEACE, P-E-A-C-E, if you would like some of these wood cutouts yourself. I'm going to turn off my glue gun here. Put the last one down. I just didn't want that glue to drop on my arms because that would hurt. All right, and then just to get it off of this work mat, we're going to put it right there. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? How pretty is that? Maybe I will use this frame. I don't know. I kind of want to see what the floating frame is going to look like. Okay, so that's it on wood. And then if we were to put it on something clear, we would put it on this acrylic. Not sure I want to undo it though yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, guys. That's it for peace. I appreciate you for joining me today. Today was day 5 of 8 days of Christmas. We have 3 days left. I will get out a wish list. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll get the wish list out tomorrow with a link to the lookbook so you can start making your wish list. And then, yeah, July 9th, it's going to be go time. All right, guys, thanks again for watching tonight. I